welcome. Sorry for the long delay. Some mods that I was using initially to help with everything decided to just break on me, and it was very inconvenient because it took ages, absolutely ages to set up, right? And it broke on me about half an hour ago. So literally just as I was setting up the stream and everything, and I had to spend so much time trying to figure out how to do everything that it just became not worth it. And at half an hour in with the same looping music for both of us, I guess. I just thought, hey, it wasn't worth it in the first place. So things have changed, as you probably may have noticed. I am streaming on a Monday, a very, very lovely Monday night. You may be wondering who the picture of the guy is. Don't worry about that. You may also, if you've seen my previous streams / stuff, why is there a weird owl with some weird stuff happening with it? This is a new thing that I am trying to sort out. I personally think it works well. I've just got to stop it from just jiggling about because I don't like that. But oh crikey! Don't know where that came from. Anyway, so I've done a few wonderful things. I am now a PNG tuber, I guess. I have always liked the idea of having some form of activeness, I guess, between us two, instead of you just looking at a blank background or just a random game and wondering, you know, who exactly is speaking without knowing the exact channel, I guess. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only person who is using this specific version of medieval architecture, medieval art, I guess. I have done my best to modify it so it works in a PNG setting. As you can see, every time I speak, there is a little text bubble. I thought that was quite nice. It took about 5 minutes, but it works because you barely notice it most of the time, and it's just an indicator to say that I am actually speaking. I don't know if there's actually... So I'm just looking real quick. No, it doesn't look like I'm getting double audio, it's just my headphones. Okay, so enough rambling. What am I trying to do? Well, the reason why we're doing it on a Monday is very simple. This stream isn't going to be edited down. It's going to be put up directly as a VOD the same day, although probably midnight, or very early Tuesday morning. So, Tuesday, I guess. Today or Tuesday is what I'm trying to say. And it's just going to be the entire thing, start to finish. Mostly because I have no clue how I am actually going to edit this down. Secondly, I do not have a lot of time. When I was doing the Atomfall streams, which will happen, they're coming back, they're going to be happening this time, although not this time, it's 8:30 now, but around about 8 o'clock every Friday. I'm then going to download that and edit it, but I edit it on a Saturday and a Sunday because it just takes too long, because the software that I have is on an old computer, and that computer is quite slow, and I can't get rid of it because it's the only computer system that I have that has everything that I need to edit a video, and I need to edit more videos, and I just haven't been able to. I can't get into it, but I just haven't been able to. So yeah, we're going to be doing Minecraft Mondays. The VOD is going to go up after the stream, or Tuesday, so you can watch that when you have some time spare. Enjoy some nice clicking of keyboard sounds, I guess, and block placement, as well as just my occasional random talk, I guess, when I have something to say, when I think of something and I actually remember that I am on stream. We're going to be going up until about 11 o'clock. Or this was going to be slightly longer because by the time I've finished explaining all of this, it might as well be midnight. So we're going to be having an extra long stream today, but usually 11 o'clock. And Mondays, after I've edited Friday's stream, will be when Atomfall or whatever other game we play goes live. So on Monday you have quite a lot of stuff to watch, either me live now or a game stream that I'm going to be setting for release at 5 o'clock, so that way you have back-to-back content, hopefully, fingers crossed. Now I know what you're probably going to be thinking. Why bother, right? There's just so many people, an entire continent's worth of people who think that they could do content creation, and they do content creation. And there's only so many days in a week, so many hours that we spend, so many ears that I can plumb into. Why Mondays? Firstly, nobody likes Mondays. I woke up today, I hated it. I thought, I'll go to work early. I did not go to work early because of the fucking traffic, but you know, we'll get there, right? Monday is a day that everyone's just kicking into gear, and I think that it's rather nice to actually have something for a Monday that everybody can sit down and go, there's stuff to watch, you know? I'm probably not going to be family friendly, so don't expect me to not swear. I've already proven that. I'm trying to limit my swearing, having watched the Atomfall streams recently. I'm dreadful for swearing. I've been watching my tongue. But with that being said, there are some other things that you probably may have noticed. We've got just a chatting version of the starting screen, which I'm sure people will find interesting. There's not much to it, it's just here so that there is something going on and that you don't have to look at a static picture or whatever. Ignore the man that is currently pictured above my head. Now we're not going to ignore the man who is currently pictured above my head. That is somebody called Étienne-Louis Boullée. His name is hyphenated. He's French. I am not going to... I barely could say the first name. But Étienne-Louis Boullée... No, I suppose Louis. Étienne-Louis Boullée, or ELB, as I'm going to be referring to him, or ELB. ELB here, he is a rather famous architect. Now you may not know why he is a famous architect. You probably have not seen his face before. That's because most people who talk about him don't actually realise that he was rich enough to have his portraits taken. Now, the reason why I say portrait is the fact that this man was around in the French Revolution. So while all of the beheadings and all of the terror and all of that stuff, and not Les Mis was technically a decade after the revolution, but while all of that was happening, this guy was designing buildings, right? His career is one of both fascination and also, I guess you could say, dourness, because a lot of what he did actually have the go-ahead to build was destroyed later on. So after he died, obviously, he mostly designed hotels, quite frankly. A lot of his clients were hotels. There is one hotel that currently still exists that has now got a whole bunch of modern renovations around it. But that is the only surviving piece of architecture. That and a bridge in Paris. I think it's just called the Paris Bridge or whatever. But he helped co-design that. The thing that he actually did 100% design and get constructed was a hotel. It's a very luxurious hotel. I have been planning doing something in relation to this guy for about a year now at this point. I have always had a fascination with this guy's architecture. A lot of people have. And you probably are wondering, what architecture? Why has this guy got a... He's rather famous. Everybody pretty much knows him if you have a fancy in fantasy architecture or whatever. Who is this guy? This guy, Étienne-Louis Boullée, he designed this. This is known as the cenotaph to Sir Issac Newton. It is perhaps one of his most famous works, if not the most famous work. And his entire thing, right, was he was an apprentice under another architect, and he designed at that point a variety of small projects, mostly going into utility works. This is how they classified hotels. So a lot of his early architecture is the hotel stuff, and after he stopped becoming an apprentice, became a master, I guess, he designed quite a lot of other buildings and infrastructure. Quite frankly, you could look up a video about the man. I was planning on doing that, but I don't think we'll have time to go through it all. I also haven't had the time to set up the configurations for it. I was too busy trying to fix a mod. Perhaps next stream, or one stream, if people request it, we'll sit down and go through it. But this guy, he designed quite a lot of things. A lot of these things didn't get built. One thing he wrote a book on, which architects used to do. They used to write books instead of as project proposals and trying to figure out costs and stuff like that. You can find and read this book, right? This is for that was for another project of his, one that we're going to be doing after this one, because this is actually surprisingly easy to do. It's just special circles. This guy designed or partook in a part of redesigning the National Library in France after the French Revolution had officially kicked off. He was also part of the, at that point, previous, I guess, the Royal Architecture Division, I guess. And basically he helped develop a whole bunch of royal parks and stuff. And again, another thing. But after the French monarchies had their heads separated from their bodies, shall we say, he became part of France's whole, let's redesign everything, let's make everything new, we'll tear down all of the old, we'll year zero everything, and we'll design a whole bunch of new things under rational purposes. This guy's whole shtick was neoclassicalism, which later developed into the buildings that you see here being megalithic neoclassicalism. And this was a part of the whole movement around the world as well, of people going, hey, there's this thing. Why don't we make thing bigger and more impressive? And they were purely hypotheticals. Nobody was expecting them to actually be built. He eventually became a teacher at France's National Architecture School, and that's where a lot of the more fantastical pieces of work came from. This is one of the this cenotaph to Sir Isaac Newton is actually one of the only pieces of architecture that he did that was in a grand scale and was he did actually want to get this built, if I read it correctly. He did want this built because of France's whole "we're going to be rational creatures, glory to science, Renaissance" stuff. And this was effectively going to be their first temple. The temple to science, rationale, logic, and that. There is a very similar one called I believe, temple to nature or cenotaph to nature. And it is basically the same thing, but instead of a cenotaph in the middle of it, there's just a pit with a mound of dirt. And I'm not joking, it's something that he actually designed, and I cannot tell you a reason why this specific representation of science and nature and all of that is something that he designed, because most of his work, surprisingly, is actually lost to time because of the fire of his own workshop before everything got sent to the National Library of France after it was done. So this man's entire career is designing cool things, not having those things built, designing hotels, those things get built, right? All good, all well and good. But everything else was either torn down by French revolutionaries, abandoned because nobody could actually figure out how to build the thing. Not the fact that they didn't know how using the techniques, but how in terms of logistically, right? Logistically, how are they going to build it? Because all of these things, they cost stuff. And at the time they didn't have the methodologies that we have now. We could very easily build a cenotaph to Sir Isaac Newton now, right? It just wouldn't be made out of marble, probably out of some sort of fascia. It probably wouldn't have the horrific health and safety standards that at the time that were probably okay. But, you know, this thing is very easy to build, right? Now, the funny thing about this cenotaph to Sir Isaac Newton, I'm just going to refer to it as the cenotaph now, is that I did actually start planning out how to build it in Minecraft. You could hear me clicking. The reason why you could hear me clicking is because my mouth is a little bit quiet. I have got the gain as far as I could on my microphone versus the hideaway. Sorry, I'm also trying to figure out how to do the moderation config of the mod. I might as well just leave it at this point because, you know, silly things. Anyway, I'll leave that for now. We have things to do. So, as I am loading up the world, get everything So, yeah, as I'm getting to, this entire thing, right, the entire reason why we're doing Minecraft is because now we are going to build this piece of architecture. And the reason why we're going to build this piece of architecture is because I have seen absolutely nobody, well, I've seen one person, and I'll show you that person's world. I have seen only one person create this building in Minecraft. I'm gonna try something, 1 second. Sorry, I'm all over the place because I have been trying to do this for a while. Is that gonna work? Is that it? Okay, so that's something for me to play about with. Anyway, so this design is very quite fascinating because you would think it is very simple to do. It is 3 circles, a platform of 3 circles, a giant fuck-off sphere, and then you've got the inside, right? The inside is very easy to do. It's just 2 corridors going through the entire structure, leading up to a cenotaph in the middle of a giant, in the sphere, right? But in the sphere itself, there's holes. There's holes going through the structure. These are supposed to do with stars and the constellations. So if this was actually built in real life, they would be using their own constellations. Possibly they would be doing the constellations of the night sky, like the zodiacs and stuff like that. But we don't know, right? I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be doing that bit. But this was a very interesting thing to try and find out, because I'll wait for the text to clear. Because in order to try and make this, a lot of people don't know the actual size and dimensions of it, except we do know how to do these, how to measure these systems. We do know because all of the pieces of work are designed in inches, right? And usually in his grand pieces, they're measured as inches per feet, or in French, inches per pipe. And not feet, yards. Is it yards? It's one of the two. So we know briefly how big this thing should be through analysing the original designs versus things that we know about the guy. There have been architecture students who have tried to replicate some of his designs. There have been other architects who have been modelling these designs. There have even been people who have tried to build these designs, and I have to say the only person that I have seen try to and successfully have build this in Minecraft that you can download. I'll see if I can remember where it is and put it in the YouTube description. As for now, it's just going to have to take my word for it. It's this guy. Yes, the music is going away. This guy. Ignore that down there, that's just me trying something out. This is the closest I have seen people or a person come to the original design. The only issue that I have with this design is not only the very small nature of it. This corridor wasn't here, by the way. The world download you'll have, this corridor wasn't here. This is me trying something out, trying to figure out arches and making things smooth. But you'll come through all of here, and we'll get through all of this. And this is a platform, or supposed to be a platform. This will actually be within the world download, but unfortunately, the way that this is designed is very much to the appeal of the exterior designs, rather than, again, that's something for me trying out, rather than actually trying to do it one-to-one, shall we say. Ignore that, that's also me. So, in the drawing that you could see kind of in the bottom right corner, you'll notice that there is, yes, a campfire which is represented here, but there is also a door. This goes into nothing, as you can see. Punch through several layers of nothing. And you get this rather... I'm trying to be nice to the guy who made this, because I think this was from 2016, so over 10 years ago now. This is very basic, right? You could tell that it's just a world edit sphere and a variety of smaller circles, but the basics of it is here. He was very obviously just inspired by the image that you can see right now, again, bottom right of the screen, and that's it. They weren't going for full exploration, they weren't going for anything like that. This, ignore these were to do with a texture pack that I was working on. These are block texture palettes for bricks. So each of these two are supposed to be their own individual pieces of brick, or just general texture gradients. I do not know texture gradients at all, so these were entirely experimental. I did it, as you can see, working for the texture pack over there, trying to see if I can fix this by using textures, and I came to the decision that I am not an artist. I am not a painter. I, quite frankly, do not know how gradients work, nor how to bake light, and because of that, we're not going to be doing that. Now, I have got a shaders on, but this is just to make things look better. It's trying to cheat. For now, however, is it this one? Yes. For now, we are purely going to be focusing on actually building it ourselves. Not that specific thing, but a whole bunch of other things. You know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just speaking for speaking's sake at this point. So I just realised I was holding my breath. There are a few other things, ignore that, there are a few other things that he designed, primarily, what's in here? It should be the book. The Funeral Monument for General Francois. This is a little something that I have been working on. It's one of the smallest items that he worked on. And I have, in my little testing world, ignore that, in my little testing world, decided to try and recreate it. At first, I did not know the size that he was going for with this, because I found out the measurements after, which is why those two exist, and also the angle of a lot of his work is just impossible to create in Minecraft 1-1, which is why you'll see things like fences and trapdoors and iron bars being, and glass up here, being used for angles because of their modern building techniques. This one is the largest version that I built based off of the interpretation that the base of it was larger than this. You could go into this, I think. Yeah, I did put a little door in here so you could go inside of it. I do have two versions of this specific monument. This one is one that you can actually access. This one isn't. This is purely for decoration, so if you were to go around this, you will see blank, bland, nothing. But in here, I forgot to replicate the windows. There's supposed to be windows on this, but on this version, you could actually go in if you were to be smart enough and put a door in. I should have saved those. But yeah, this is what the inside would look like. These would be little pots, urns that would keep the remains in. And yeah, there's not really much you could say about a monument to a grave. This one, I think, is definitely larger if you were to build it on a Minecraft server. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks across. So it goes in 1 to 11, and then in 1 again to 7, I guess? 9? No, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and then it's just this design all the way up until it gets to the top and it's stairs. I guess you could put beacon at the top, it probably doesn't matter. It does allow you to use dark oak shells in the latest edition, and you can put little signs, make little signs out of it. This is a smaller version that I made based off the presumption that, again, it's all marble. It's not. It's predominantly dark stone that they used. But this is under the assumption that it's a marble work. As you can see, this is just basically a pyramid. This is another pyramid with my attempt at putting a window in, and this is for it's basically that design, but it allows me to do this. This ignore the chat. This is I'm not gonna lie, I like building TARDISes, and when I see a design that I quite like, that think, oh, that'd be a cool TARDIS, I basically spend my time going across and building that. So this would be, when completed, a square that would come up and would look like the inside of one of those. Unfortunately, I am not going to be building that today on stream. This is a little sneak preview of the actual cenotaph plans. That is for a design of something completely different. This is a miniaturized version of the bridge that I was talking about in Paris. This is the version that he built rather than the one that was actually built. That one then got redesigned by another architect, and then it was co-signed by Boullée, and that's the one that's actually there in Paris right now. The intention was to have these boat-like structures in the actual river itself as the pontoons, I guess, to give it some sort of charm. This soul sand is actually supposed to be little characters, I guess. They don't actually say what the characters are supposed to achieve. There's also supposed to be text on either side. There were fences here, but I removed them. And they were mostly going to be constructed out of limestone, but we don't have limestone, we have mud bricks. So here is something that I was doing for a Minecraft server that I was a part of for a while before everybody decided they didn't want to be a part of that anymore. And it basically was to use the same formula as the cenotaph. I just changed it up a little, giving it more of an internal volume for people to actually use, and using Minecraft physics of it doesn't really matter that there's a giant quartz sphere. It also featured this riverway system in between the trees, and the same thing goes for over here, and the same thing goes for at the top. So the plan was for the water, because we had a somewhat realistic Minecraft mod, to overflow from here, fall off of there and into here, and I basically was doing a whole drainage system, and quite frankly it worked. The initial plan was for that water to then feed into different tubes inside the actual structure itself. By the time I actually got around to building it on the server though, like I said, nobody actually wanted to play on the server anymore, so I was quite sad. This took me some time. And this is the interior. This is basically what we're going to be doing for the interior of our sphere, for our cenotaph. This is just Skulk, but because of the shaders that I have, it does this weird pulsy thing, and it looks kind of like the night cosmos. Up there is just a normal redstone lamp that is attached to a daylight sensor, and there is a reason why there is a daylight sensor, and it's not because of the tree. The tree's just there because I needed something to fill the space. The daylight sensor is there for this thing over here. So inside the sphere there is, during the daytime this is going to be black, but inside the sphere there was a hanging structure. Now this would have been lit by volunteers at the site with gas lights, but we don't have gas lights, we have daylight sensors and pistons. And something that I found is that if you put wood beneath leaves, it updates the leaves for whatever reason. So we'll see that now. As you can see, pistons activate, blocks retract, pistons reactivate when we go back to what it was. And I believe what I currently have it on is, yeah, so when it detects day, it doesn't, the lights don't turn on in here. This was supposed to be a model of the solar system, ignore the pressure plates, they're just here so I can measure out the sphere on that, because it's obviously a two-center thing. The sphere isn't going to be exactly 100%. So here we have the Earth, here we have the Moon in its orbit, and this is just a God damn it. This is just that, but not embedded in the ground too much. And then out here we have a representation of the Sun. And I thought, hey, why not? We'll design it out of gold and diamonds and netherite and all of that kind of stuff, simply because it's Minecraft. It's not like we're actually going to have the resources to build it in real life, per se. Oh. With that being said, we are now an hour into the session and I have built nothing. I have talked my mouth into pain. I didn't plan on having background music. If you want background music, or a topic to discuss, put it in the chat and I'll probably see it. I probably won't. We will see. So I'm just going to put us back onto the just chatting scene for one moment, so we can change over to the world proper. Hang on, I want to try something again. Okay, so if I was to how do I chat with you, Twitch? I was using the wrong code, that's why things were being a little bit difficult. It should. Oh yes, it works. Chat, it works. Ah yes. So okay. For you, it's just a normal screen that says my name, test. Do you want to see what I saw in my chat? I can actually I'll hide that for now. This is what I saw. In chat it works. Could I talk back? New keyboard. And how does this... This is the mod that I spent absolutely ages trying to figure out how to work, and I did get it to work, and then it broke on me, and I don't know why. This is going to be added to the beginning of messages broadcasted to the server. sends chat messages to the chat server. So if I were to do /broadcast, okay, that was the wrong thing to do. That, true, and I was to do that, and if I was to do this, oh, terrible at typing. If I was to do that, does it work in reverse? It does not work in reverse. It works one way and that's what works. So the reason why I've got this is because I cannot see Twitch chat normally in game. Ignore that. So I have had to find a mod that basically integrates Twitch chat into Minecraft, and it works. So yeah, this is not in relation to today's project. This was me finding a cool image on DeviantArt and seeing if I could replicate it in Minecraft, and I can. Kind of. A lot of the garden is my own thing and my own decorations here. This is just a normal pathway. I thought I'd turn it into some sort of outflow drainage. That is that's not something for today. So for now, what we're going to do is, I guess we'll build around it. It doesn't need to be anything special. So, chat, friends of mine, chat. How far should we build this up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why are we building so high, chat? Because the interior goes down. So we need to have enough space for the interior to go down. And because this version of my game does not have any... what are the words? World edit and Axiom and stuff like that. To be honest, I probably don't think we're going to be using that anyway, just because I fancy a challenge, and also I have tried to use that and I don't know how to, so yeah. How big is this? Put an oak log here, why not? So we'll go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Perfect. So we'll do 25 on the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Right, so that just gives us a little platform to work with. Marvellous. Now, here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I have a plan. More than just doing this, I have a plan set up. The difficult thing that I have about this plan is the fact that I can't seem to get it to work how I want it to work. And that is perhaps the most upsetting part of it, because I don't know why I clicked that. Because where has it gone? Here's it gone. Window capture. Okay, select window to capture. This one. Let's bring it down to size. Sure, why not? I'll put it here. If I was to do this, all you see is a black screen. Do you see a black screen when I go onto it? Yeah, so here's the thing. The plan that I have the plan that I have you can't see. Right? We've established this. So what I'm going to do is I think I have an idea. Oh, brilliant idea, in fact. If I screenshot the plan, I screenshot the plan like so, and then I save this plan. And then I come into my streaming software and I insert an image of this plan. I am smart. So, this is my plan. This is the plan that I spent some time in the summer doing in between my weekends chat. This is my plan. Now, here's the thing. So you can see the numbers. Right, so this system is going to take some time because, as you can see, the base is 230 blocks in diameter. Do you know how long it is going to take us to do that and then do that another 34 times? So what I'm going to do is this stream, I think, I am going to purely focus on doing the first base and doing a counter to the up, I guess. I'm going to need plots for this. There we go. Plots. Always useful website. The plots sphere generator or ellipsis generator has got through a lot of generations of players and has been very useful to every single one of us. And quite frankly, if you haven't heard or don't use this because you purely rely on Axiom or stuff like that, then you are really missing out, because despite the fact that this is such a clumsy and clunky website to use, and you can only go up to 400 times magnification, that's going to be very interesting later. Despite that, this is going to be fun, right? We're going to have fun. You can see the plan, so whenever we go back to this plan, this slide, you can see that I'm actually going through the plan. For now, we're just going to be going through with the base version of it. Now, we have two options. We can either do court stairs, or I forgot to transition us back to the actual gameplay. What I might do. What are you? You are the right one. Okay. So, the music's back. I'll reset the music. The music's back. We could either use quartz, bricks, or we could use regular quartz and just say that it's bricks, or we could use diorite. And I suppose stripped pear oak as well. But then you... the polished diorite could get out of here. We'll do a test with all three of these. We'll do a test with all three. So the first in length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's what? 2 4s, 2 3s. Oh, sorry, 2 4s, 3 3s, and a 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if it's 3 or 4. 3 3s and a 2. 1, 2, 3, and a 2. How are we liking the... I suppose what we could do, chat, is because the bricks work that way, right? So the smaller bricks are at the bottom because when you stack them, they're supposed to look like they're soldier plate, right? What if we do a ring of the bricks? We do we'll be 3. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 of the normal, and then we'll do another row of bricks, and then we'll do 3 of the normal again. We'll do this, and we'll use the stripped oak later on, but now we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4. Oh my god. I was running out of breath. Now we do 34 for the top. Why did I do that? It's going to be easier if I just keep it up, isn't it? So we just repeat the pattern. 3 brick, 3 quartz, brick, quartz, brick. 1, 2, 3, quartz, brick, 1, 2, 3, brick, brick, 1, 2, 3, brick, and now we'll do this for the lip. Cool, that works. actually works surprisingly well. Let's go over to the house. This is too far. I need an intermediate platform. Here, I guess. It's somewhat textured, but it's also at the same time not really. It's an intermediate texture. Anyway, back to this. So then it's another 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twos. One, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the pattern. So of that 1, 2 pattern, there's 3 of them. So we'll do that now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then it's 2 1s. And then it's a 2, then it's 3 1s, and 2, so it's 2, so it's 2, 2 1s, 2, 2 1s, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's the first port of the diagonal. The round. Again. Again. Have some Pepsi Max. Lovely. I don't have a lot of that, so I don't think it really matters. doing, huh? Little bot. Don't want to pin the message. Don't pin the message. Unpin. Delete this message. There we go. First chatter of all night, and it's a bloody spam bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3s, and 2 4s. Grass to count, or should we use something more visible? We'll use bamboo. Mark out a center for this. Oh, this is going to take a while. Actual chat works. It should be fun later. Just checking something, chat. Just checking something. know what? Saves Googling it. Why don't we test the theory that I have in real time, shall we? Just checking to see if anybody has actually come back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we'll do 20, 40, so this is 40 together. Because that's 5, plus another 5, that's 10, plus another 2 5s, that's 10. So that makes 20, which is what this pink is. So this pink is 20, that's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We'll move the bamboo, and we'll do green bamboo. So that's 40. That's also 40. That makes this 80. We'll do another 20 to get it to 100. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah. I messed it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that should be 100. Now bear in mind, we're looking for 230 across, which means that between that point and the centre should be 7 with 1 block spare. So I'll mark out the block that we need spare. We need this one spare. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5. We need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's doubles, isn't it? It's even, not odd. So used to working in even, not even, odd. This build is even. I am working usually with odd, which is why I'm getting tripped up. So this is good. This is right. This is actually how it's supposed to be. Should it be? Yeah, because there's no actual centre. Yeah, no, that works. That's good. Because this is confusing me over here, thinking that there's actually a centre block, when there's not. There's 2 centre blocks. Unlike centre parks. There we go. I'll extend this another one out. Just make it 25 on either end. You're 26 at this point. So there we go, we should 2 blocks in the centre. Now we can build this again. I say as I immediately get distracted and remind myself that there is no centre. It doesn't need to actually be full. There we go. So we need an 11, we need a 7, we need a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Brilliant idea. Massive mega brain idea. You know that trick that we did when I showed you the plan? Let's do the same thing again so you know I'm not actually just going insane. I'll try that again. There we go. And then we come over here, we add an image. Put it down here. There we go. Now you can see what I'm seeing. Having said that, I've immediately lost what I'm doing. So it's 2 4s. Now we want 3 3s. Two, 3, and then the 6 2s. Mess it up, and it's onto the odd diagonal. And it's 2 ones. And then 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 9, 10. And now we repeat that again. So yeah, this is what you should expect, just some guy building this. Although it should be easier with once we've actually got the circle laid out, because now we have the circle laid out, build it up, and then we can move on to the second platform, which I haven't marked out yet. Which is actually a brilliant idea on my part. Great. One second. Sorry, that was dreadful of me. Take a sip of water. Chat, if you have anything that you want to do, yeah, we could actually even make this a reaction stream, because I could bring up a little a pop-out window for me, and I'm sure I could capture a window for you to see, you know, to see the thing, the video that we're watching, and you know, we'll go from there, see what we could do. We're going to be here for quite a while. And the 6 twos. And then 3, 2, 3 threes. Two fours. A 6, 7, and 11. This tree's going to be in the way. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could add some fun to this. There we go, tree's gone. Now what we can do is we can bring this marker all the way over here. Yeah, I can actually do that. Something's wrong. I'm gonna block over one, I block over. Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. So that's right. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. That's easier. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so it's meant to do with that. Is this a problem that is more than just so this is 10 plus this middle one. That's the center. We know that's the center because of the big block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then it's 40, right? Because of 2 20s. Five, 10, 20, 20, that's 40, so this is also 40, which makes that 80 here. So this has got to be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not only a block out, but it's also a block over, which means it has to do something over there. Should I risk it? Should I risk it, chat? Count this as well. See if it's actually this entire quarter that's not out of whack. Let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got tongue tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's definitely something to do with that quarter, which is not good. Oh, it's not good at all, chat. Not good at all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is 1 across and then 1 out. Oh. Not used to wings. So I'm gonna sneeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, This is why you count and double check that you've counted. Deary me, deary, deary me. What is it you can... Oh, it's worse than that. We're two blocks wrong. That would explain that. It'd be easier if we go through this way now, because... Ooh, chat. Fireworks. Not fireworks, TNT. See if that will actually not trigger everything else. Two fours, right? Yeah, two fours. Yep. Then it's three threes. Three threes. Then it's a two. Six twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then it's 1. those, two of those, three of those. Then it's two ones, two ones, two and three ones. Yeah. And then 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. There we go. Sorry, that was disgusting. Twenty-six, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I want to double check this chat. No, that's 5. 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bingo. There we go. Now we actually know that it is double centered. That's going to be the outer ring, the first layer. Now we've got to do the last 2 quarters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 12, 11. I'll double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 2 4s, right? Yeah, 2 4s, 3 3s. And it's 2, 3, 6 2s. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chat. 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 I don't know how it's happened, not once, but twice. I don't know. I seriously don't know. I don't know how I've managed to do it twice. You want to know something, chat? Let me pull you in closer. There we go. When I started this stream, I thought that it was going to be a nice, light-hearted nice light-hearted Minecraft stream, right? We'll get in, I'll explain what we're doing. I seriously have no clue how we've managed to get to this state twice. That's right. That's right. One, two, three, four. Oh, is it because we're... Ah, I see what I've done. Four, five, six, 7, 8, 10. This is supposed to be a mirror of that. It's not supposed to make noises. So what I've done is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is 10. That's why it's short. That's why it's short. What we will do, so we'll do that, so as to not repeat the same thing again. This does mean, however, is that all of this is a block short. When in doubt, chat. When in doubt. What is this? 3. That's 2. See, if I was editing this, I would have ignored all of the awkward silence and counting that I did, saying, oh look, we know what we've done. We did not know what we did. This is definitely 10. And then this is 2, I believe. Yeah. This is a 2 of the pattern. See, I feel like I'm quite energetic when I'm doing stuff. Like, I feel like I'm quite energetic. I'm quite an energetic person. However, counting and listening back to myself, I don't think that I sound very engaging. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you on pause for a second while I look back to the previous parts of the stream, just to make sure that I do actually sound the way that I want to sound. So, chat. I forgot that Twitch doesn't have that thing that YouTube does, where you could go back and you can, you can listen to the stream. So the only way that I'm going to know if I'm actually, partly engaging or not is to download this entire video again. I say again, to download this video, click through a whole bunch of different sections and then say screw it because I'm not doing this again, and just upload it as is. So, YouTube audience, people who come across this stream, I have a task for you. If you have managed to get this far into a very long, very boring counting Minecraft build, let me know, do I sound enthusiastic? If not, then I will make a few changes, hopefully, and next stream won't be as boring, I guess. I'm not ending it here, however. We still have an entire layer to do, but food for thought for the future. That's 6 sixes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 3, 2, and then 3 threes. And then it's 2 fours. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 6. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just making sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 2. So it can't be that. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means that's off as well then. This needs to be 10. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. So we are well off. Why am I like this, chat? Why am I like this? Perhaps it is the fact that I am doing this late at night. Perhaps it's the fact that I've had an entire day of nothing but making sure that numbers are in the right space, adage, whatever. How have I been this consistently wrong in such a short amount of time? How? You know what I'm going to do, chat? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to correct this, and that should take us up to 11 o'clock. Or just about 3 hours total stream time. And then I'm going to go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. I know I promised to go for an additional hour to make up for the hour-long short start, or hour-long wait for the start as I explain everything and try and get the fucking chat to work. But apparently nothing wants to work today, not even my brain, and quite frankly I do not think that it is acceptable for me to continue on doing this. And if anybody has skipped to this specific part of the stream and for whatever reason still cares about what I actually have to do and say, please give me some suggestions about how I can improve myself and this situation that I have found myself in. Or, alternatively, how I could improve, or any kind of part of the stream, quite frankly, because I am not happy with this stream at all. I am not happy at all. This is... I have had to create an entirely separate screen to show you how annoyed I am. I spent so long preparing for this video. I gathered resources. I went through a week-long deep dive to make sure that I have got all of the information and collections that I need. I have done so much research into the architecture and architectural style of neoclassicism. I have spent an entire other week trying to figure out how I could actually make this thing in Minecraft, and then boyo, I get to actually making it, and I mess up not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 fucking times. I don't think the music's helping either. No music, that's it. We're just going to be doing this completely muted. No music. Put this on the right track. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because not only was this counting wrong, right? The entire purpose of this center beam was to make sure that we actually had everything right. Not only was that wrong, but also this is wrong, and this has been wrong twice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the fuck am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So this bit we know for sure is correct now. You know, at the beginning of this stream I said I'm not going to be using anything like Axiom or World Edit because I don't think I'll need it, and because I don't know how to use it. Perhaps I should learn how to fucking use the app, and so this thing doesn't happen again and again. And not only do I not have to then learn how to count apparently, but I also could get all of this relatively easily sorted out, and I don't have to worry about anything major because I could just copy and paste stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that is the last of the corrections. We'll clear up this end as well. By the way, this is exactly why I didn't want to do this in survival. It's far easier to do this in creative because, well, yes, you could have the exact blocks. You then have to worry about acquiring the blocks. You have to worry about the durability on the items to make sure you can pick up the blocks and put the blocks down easier in the right position. This would have been almost impossible in survival. I'm so glad that I didn't do it. yes, chat, next Monday, if you have anything that you want me to watch or react to, I guess would be the better term, or anything to listen to, perhaps even an audiobook or something that we could go together. Hell, we could even make this a book club on top of a nice relaxing stream. Don't expect me to read anything though, or do an audiobook listen through, depending on whether or not it's actually going to be copyright free and no smut. I'm sure Twitch and or YouTube wouldn't mind doing that. If not, YouTube, if you want to see this live, I am on Twitch. If people want to watch this again, Twitch, I will be on YouTube. Same name, same everything really. All you have to do is copy and paste the name across most social platforms, and I'll be there. In between now and next Monday, I will download Axiom, and hopefully we shall be able to do this a little bit easier. Not only that, we don't have to spend weeks on this part and basically doing layer after layer after layer each week. We could just do different pieces and hopefully work things out from there. If you've liked today's stream, I haven't, but if you have liked the VOD or whatever, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you don't want to see more, don't worry, you don't have to subscribe. I'm not pressuring you to. It's not like I have a gun to your head or anything. The YouTube won't like me saying that. It's not like that I'm pressuring you or saying or anything like that. Do whatever else it asks you to do. Hype, I guess. Share, rate. I don't know what they're going to be doing now. They seem to change everything pretty much every other week. If you have a favourite part of this stream, you can always feel free to clip or perhaps even edit a compilation of my disasters, I guess. If you're interested in this little project of mine of trying to recreate some of Boullée's work, stick around because I think it's going to be quite interesting when we actually do complete some of these works and compile them, not in a super flat world or anything like that. I mean, who knows, maybe after we've completed this, I can make a schematic for you if I figure out how to do that. Or perhaps even a world download and you can figure out how to do that. If you want a tutorial, just watch the streams, because yeah. Also, you don't have to use the exact materials that I'm using. I'm choosing this purely because of Minecraft aesthetics and the fact that I think that it would work well. You could use whatever you want. Granite, clay, or terracotta, I guess now. But I think that this is going to be impressive nonetheless. Now, yeah, there's a bit of a future prediction for the wall. The wrong one. There we go. There we go. So that's the end of today's progress, I guess. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream or VOD or whatever. It has been a very fascinating experience. I have tinkered with a few new things, such as Minecraft Twitch chat integration, PNG tubing, and I think that's about it. Everything else I've pretty much learned. So, yeah. If you have a preference for how I've started today's stream, you know, the music used, do you like the more swing style, jazzy versions of songs? Do you like the marching band patriotic-ish songs? Do you like the funky synthetic songs? Or would you perhaps prefer something completely different? Let me know. And I guess this is me signing off. Until then, see you on Friday. And if not, see you Monday. Good night, everyone.